Welcome to our next tutorial of Mesh2Surface for SOLIDWORKS. Let's bring in a mesh and we'll see how it appears in SOLIDWORKS. I don't bother at the moment about the orientation. All I know it's in millimeters and I press OK. So this is our part. The problem with this part is that it's placed arbitrarily in space and it's really hard to align this in the world coordinate system. As we can see, because of the scanner, it's just been placed somehow in space. So what we need to do actually, the best, is if we create one of the standard planes in the middle, which is called the symmetry plane in this case. I call it symmetry because I see that this is a symmetrical object. For this reason, I will probably don't need this part and I will use the standard selection tools, which you can get from the main toolbar. And I will use the lasso selection. We'll click here and we'll select this area. We'll right click and hide select. So now we have this and we are ready to actually start defining our symmetry plane. I'll press OK and I will go to primitives. Because we have nothing selected yet, the software starts with the selection mode. In this case, I need to pick points that will define my symmetry plane. So the main idea is that we help the software to find the initial location of the symmetry plane. So I just brush and click with my mouse on the screen and on the object to pick some points that will define the plane. Now when you define this point, make sure that you don't have selected something that it's only here, but spread the selection in such a way so you get the better definition of the plane. For example, here I will just brush. It doesn't need to be accurate, but at least to be good for a plane fitting. What you can do now, you can just click and fit a plane and you can see where roughly your plane will be. But now we'll let the software to do the job for us and I will press the button which is for the symmetry plane. This is an interactive algorithm that tries to make a best fit of the points, of the symmetry points, and this is what we get. Now we got our plane, which is defined, and as you can see in this mode, we have the yellow point displayed. The interesting thing is that these points are actually mirrored on this plane, and you can actually get kind of orientation what this object will look like if it's mirrored. There are some tools here which you can manually actually tweak your symmetry plane, but the best thing about our software is that you actually can analyze your results. The software creates a color map and you can see instantly how the mirrored points are in regards to our original mesh. This gives you a really good indication of the quality of the symmetry plane. So the next thing I want to explain is a little bit these fine adjustment controls. You can actually rotate this plane and tweak the results. This is around X direction of this plane, then you have something Y direction here, and the third one is actually rotates the plane along the normal of the plane. So let's play a little bit with this so you can understand better. I can just click this and see how this is rotated. For example, here I can probably rotate by 30 degrees. The reason for this is that I can probably want to align this and then start tilting the plane. And I'll show you that you can do these fine adjustments. And as you see, I'm changing the tilting now. While doing this, you get instant compare color deviation of what you're playing, how your mirrored plane is. You can always just type in 0 here. Another option is to actually offset the plane from its center along the normal. And let's play this so you can actually see how it changes. In this case, to get better understanding, I will just turn off the analysis, but you can just click here and you can tweak the position of your plane. Of course, the analyzer always helps you, and you see that these areas are out of range, so this is not what you want. So in this case, probably I think that the software did a good job now and has created the best symmetry plane that you can use. And of course, when you're ready, you can just press create, and you'll get this as a reference plane in SOLIDWORKS. And to finish off a little bit more on the how this can be used, I will just pick this and we'll go align mesh. We'll select this as a reference. This is my, let's say, our XY plane, but you can adjust here and you can align the object. Now I don't need the plane anymore. We'll delete it. And now if I place it in top view, this was the front view, you see that it's been aligned in the correct position, and this is where my front plane is now. I hope this is useful. Thank you for watching.